The world knows him for Karma Chameleon, global fame, a voice and a look that broke every rule pop music had about gender. But behind the icon was a man who nearly lost everything to severe addiction, and to a night that landed him behind bars. This is the other side of Boy George's story. Long before the eyeliner and the headlines, George O'Dowd grew up in a working-class Irish family in London, in a household marked by a complicated, sometimes volatile relationship with his father. By his own account, he was helping his mother survive a crisis at home when he was still just a child. Music became his way out. By his early 20s, he'd built one of the most recognizable images in pop history: androgynous, defiant, impossible to ignore. Fame moved fast, maybe too fast. By the mid-1980s, at the peak of Culture Club's success, George was spiraling out of control under the weight of heavy substance abuse. His family grew desperate. His father reportedly tried extreme measures just to get him out of his room. In 1986, a close musician and collaborator was found dead in his home from an overdose. The addiction would follow him for years, resurfacing again and again: arrests, missed court dates, and by his own admission, periods of his life spent in genuine crisis on the streets of New York. The man selling out arenas and the man struggling to survive the night were, for years, the same person. In 2009, George was convicted of falsely imprisoning and assaulting a man in his London flat, an incident he later said happened during a heavy, drug-fueled psychotic episode. He was sentenced to 15 months in prison and served 4 before release. He has always been open about what happened, calling it one of the lowest points of his life, and one he has publicly taken responsibility for. Prison, he later said, stripped away every illusion fame had built around him. This wasn't a rumor or a tabloid myth. It was the real, documented cost of a crisis the public had cheered through for years without knowing how deep it ran. Today, Boy George has been sober for years, touring again with Culture Club, speaking openly about addiction and mental health in interviews most stars would avoid entirely. But the flamboyant icon the world fell in love with in the 80s was, at the very same time, fighting a private war the cameras never fully captured, one that eventually caught up with him in a courtroom. Fame doesn't ask if you're ready for what it costs. It just sends the bill, sometimes years later, all at once. The real question isn't whether the price gets paid. It's whether you survive long enough to pay it.